Hello guys, this is the 2023 Honda HR-V. Today I'm going to be taking it on a POV test drive, and this one is the Sport trim. It is finished in platinum white. There is 3 trims you could choose from. There is the LX, Sport, and EXL, and this platinum white looks very nice, especially with the black trims this all new HR-V has. And from the back, this thing looks like an Acura to me. You guys let me know what you think about the back of this HR-V, because I personally love every single angle of this all new HR-V. So let's go ahead and take this all new HR-V on a POV test drive and see how it does. Alright, so here is the interior of this 2023 Honda HR-V. So for 2023, the HR-V was completely redesigned, and I personally think this thing looks amazing. It does look very similar to the Honda Civic from the inside, and it does have a little bit of looks from the outside as the Civic, especially with the headlights in the front, but everything looks very nice, and everything has a really nice sound. Fan finish is perfect. Honda usually does a great job. This is extremely soft. Even this whole thing right here is very soft. I love the stitching. The stitching is only exclusive to the Sport trim. I really like the design of the seats. They're nice and comfortable, and overall I think Honda did a great job with this HR-V. Let's go ahead and take it on a test drive and see how this all new HR-V drives. Here is the backup camera. It does have rear cross traffic. This Sport trim has blind spot monitoring system. It does have Honda sensing. The backup camera has 3 views: down view, narrow, and wide. Alright, so let's see how this all new HR-V will drive. This one is the all-wheel drive version of the HR-V. You could get it in front wheel drive or all-wheel drive, and I think it's around like $1,200 if I'm not mistaken for the all-wheel drive add-on, or the all-wheel drive feature basically. Alright, so acceleration feels very nice and smooth, and from what I heard, I think Honda did do a little bit of tweaking to this CVT transmission, so they made it a little bit better. I'm not exactly sure what they did with it, but from what I heard that they made it a little bit better. So as I mentioned, the seats are nice and comfortable. Seeing out of this SUV is phenomenal. Seriously, I really love the amount of glass this HR-V have. I'm sorry if I keep saying CR-V, because I'm used to saying CR-V a lot, but this HR-V has a ton of glass, and seats are nice and comfortable. Brakes feel nice and solid. Usually Honda does a great job with their brake pedals. This right here is actually nice and soft. This is plastic. The armrest is extremely soft. Window switches, mirror controls, everything looks good. Everything has a really nice feel to it. Very solid. This is nice and soft. As I mentioned, this whole thing right here is soft, and truly impressed. Headlights, taillights have such a beautiful look. I really love the way how the turn signal indicators look from the front. Turn signal indicators in the back, they're very small, but overall I really like the headlights and taillights. Let's go ahead and take this HR-V on the highway. It is in sport mode now. The steering wheel becomes nice and heavy in sport mode, and the engine becomes nice and responsive. This thing feels very nice and light. I think it's around 3,300 pounds if I'm not mistaken, but at first it does feel a little bit sluggish, but then this thing just keeps moving. CVT transmission is nice and responsive, but I definitely don't like the road noise. The tire noise, the road noise, very loud. So the cabin is definitely loud. There's a lot of noise coming from the tires into the cabin, which I'm not a big fan of. So I did experience the same exact problem with the Civic, the new Civic. A lot of people said that replacing the tires fixes the issue, but I am seriously not a big fan of the road noise. So the cabin is not quiet at all. Doing 75 miles per hour, which I think is an okay speed. It's not too fast, it's not too slow. And there's just a ton of road noise. A beautiful, comfortable SUV. The suspension setup is very, very good. Transmission is nice and responsive, and this engine is good. But talking about the engine, it does have a 2.0 naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine. It is connected to a CVT transmission, and Honda does. I think Honda CVT transmission is number one. I really, really like it. It's nice and smooth, unlike other companies, but the road noise is just so loud. I feel like I have to scream to be able to talk. Wow, this is just crazy. So it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is good. Not wireless. If you guys get the EXL HR-V, you're gonna get the 9-inch screen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Visibility is very good. As I said, it does have blind spot monitoring system, does have all the nice safety features, and the safety features are standard on the HR-V. But seriously, I'm not a big fan of the road noise, tire noise. I really wish that Honda does not continue doing what they're doing right now, because the Civic has a very bad, very loud interior on the highway. The HR-V is the same. I really, really wish that the new Accord, the new CR-V that just came out, which looks pretty nice, I really wish they don't sound this loud on the highway. As I said, the brake pedal feels nice and solid. Almost has like a turbo lag to it, and this is due to the CVT transmission. It's a little bit sluggish. That was not in sport mode, by the way. 2 cup holders, 1 USB right there, 2 USBs, one right here on this side and another one on the other side. Drive modes, there is Eco, Normal, Smart, Normal, Eco, and Snow. There is no Smart. And the vents look nice. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. We're gonna go ahead and hop on the highway, and I'm gonna test Honda sensing. The steering wheel is wrapped in leather, which is nice, but man, the road noise is very bad in this HR-V. I don't know what Honda was thinking. Yep, definitely nice and responsive. So, it does have a 2.0 naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine. It is connected to a CVT transmission, and this engine produces 158 horsepower and 138 pound-feet of torque, and good numbers, but I just hate the fact that the cabin is so loud. Let's go ahead and try Honda sensing. Steering assist is active. I do have the adaptive cruise control set to 3 cars, and the SUV is driving by itself. Seating position is perfect. Seats are nice and comfortable. They could be a little bit more comfortable, but they're not too bad. As I mentioned, The windows are nice and big in this HRV, and fit and finish is perfect, but I really wish that Honda fixes the road noise. I'm not exactly sure how this passed by their engineers, because this is very bad. Suspension is nice and comfortable, and this HRV handles pretty good. Usually Honda has a good combination of sportiness and comfort, which I like. Let's try to take this corner at a little bit of a higher speed and see how this HRV handles. Oh yeah, definitely nice and solid. Wow, this is very good. It feels like it doesn't even have body lean, or a lot of yeah, basically a lot of lean. It doesn't feel like it's not controlling. It feels very nice and confident, very nice and light. This thing is very nice and spacious. There's a little bit of storage place here. The amount of storage is a lot. The armrest is nice and soft, and the back lights are touch sensitive, so very nice from Honda. I kept this one on when I clicked it, but I am very impressed with the interior. I'm very impressed with everything they did. They gave this HRV more power, and handles good. It's nice and comfortable, but I just hate the fact that this HRV is very loud on the highway. They definitely could have done a better job. Beautiful Civic Type R. This blue looks very nice. But anyways, Honda sensing works good, and it is nice and smooth. Steering assist is nice and smooth. Honda has a really good safety system. The steering wheel is wrapped in leather, and if you guys are curious about the price on this HRV, it is $28,600 and some change, which I personally think is expensive for an HRV. Yeah, sure, you're getting a lot of features, a lot of things, but it just doesn't really drive like a $28,000 SUV or CUV. This price is including destination, and this price includes the all-wheel drive this HRV has. Honda sensing is working at 28 miles per hour. It is slowing down, and it is a very good system. I really like it. If you guys are curious about the fuel economy numbers, they are pretty good. 25 in the city, 30 highway, and 27 combined. And again, this one is the all-wheel drive version. If you guys get the front-wheel drive, you'll get like 1 or 2 mpgs better. So, comfortable, smooth SUV. It has 9.3 inches of ground clearance, and has a really nice design. So the inside, outside, everything looks good about this HRV Sport. And I really like the rims. The size is 225, 55, 18. I'm not sure if the LX or EXL have a better ride due to the rims, because this one has 18 inches. The other trims, they have 17 inches. So I can't wait to try the LX and EXL and see how they sound on the highway. But I'm seriously very shocked with the way how this thing drives on the highway. It's very loud, extremely loud, and I really think that Honda should fix this issue. Good amount of space in the interior. Legroom is very good. A lot of trunk space, and the engine is nice and powerful. Great CVT transmission, beautiful interior, and literally everything inside of this HRV is nice and soft. So such a beautiful SUV, but the way how it sounds on the highway is something that Honda needs to fix. But I hope you guys enjoyed this POV test drive of this all new 2023 Honda HR-V. If you guys are around and if you guys are interested, make sure to come and see Xavier here at Executive Honda in Wallingford, Connecticut. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe because it does help a lot. And as always, I'll see you next time.